Hey guys, how's it going? This is Escrow, and today I am playing Wizard of Legend. This game came out last week, I believe, and it's a game where you play as a young wizard who is competing in the Chaos Trials, a series of challenges in order to become the new Wizard King, and no one has ever completed the Chaos Trials. To complete a Chaos Trial, you need to defeat the 3 council members. You can see them on the title screen here. It's the Fire Council Member, Earth, and Ice. And once you defeat all 3, you get the chance to fight the Wizard King himself for the chance of the title of the new Wizard King. This game is kind of like Binding of Isaac, kind of, in its dungeon-like. You explore the dungeon and you unlock more spells and more items to give you stat boosts, or there are also even like Isaac's Devil Deal items where you lose something but you gain a benefit from it as well. But enough talking, let's go into the game. I'm playing on a controller. I've already played this game quite a bit just to get the hang of it. The build that I've decided to go with is kind of a wind build. Here are my abilities. In a playthrough, you get, at the very start of your playthrough, you get 4 abilities. You get your basic attack, and it's just your standard combo. This doesn't have a cooldown. It does have a delay on the, like each strike. Next up is your dash. Normally you start off with just a regular dash like this, but as you progress through the game, you get special dashes. This one releases a burst of wind and pushes enemies in the direction that I'm dashing. You get 1 standard spell, and I've chosen this Beyblade kind of ability, and it takes all of the enemies with me and does lots of damage to them. And you get 1 signature move, and the one that I've gone with is Whirling Tornado. Basically releases a kind of like a tempest around me, and it pushes enemies back at the very end. It's good for spacing. I went with this build so I could gather everybody with my dash and the standard ability, and then push them all away with the signature move. And then I have the basic attack just to cover my back as well, since I'm going to be kind of all up in the enemy's face. I want to have a pretty quick spell to attack enemies behind me to the side of me, otherwise I would be vulnerable from the sides. So the place we start off here, this is kind of like our home. You also get to wear different cloaks. This cloak that I'm wearing right now is called Tempo, and it decreases my cooldowns and increases run speed. I want to have the decreased cooldown so I can use my abilities more often. I feel like that's more critical than, let's say, critical chance or damage, or increasing damage or armor. Because the more often I have my abilities up, the quicker I'm able to defend myself. You also get the choice of a starter item. You only get to pick 1 at the start of every Chaos Trial. For this run, I'm running, or for this build, I'm going with Roxelle's Pendulum, and it reduces all of my cooldowns. So that plus the cloak that I'm wearing will give me lots of time to do damage to my enemies and make sure I'm protected on all sides, since all of these abilities are AoE in a circle around me. Over here, this is where you get to change your abilities. There are 4 standard abilities. There's fire, wind, earth, and electricity. Oh, there's also water. Make that 5. I'm sorry. Each of them have, realistically, most of them have similar aspects to them. But they work kind of differently. The electric moves are kind of like your short range, kind of like Pikachu Volt Tackle style moves. Earth does a lot of heavy hits, but they're sometimes very slow. Wind likes to push enemies around. Fire is long range. water is kind of like a good balance of everything. There's also one ability or element type, it's called Chaos. And these abilities you unlock when you complete a Chaos trial. You see that I have 2 unlocked here, that means I beat it twice already. But we're going with a new run here, with this build. I've never done this in a Chaos trial before. So we're going to head out here. This is the marketplace. You get to buy more starting items here, more starting arcana here, and arcana are your abilities. At the bottom middle of the screen, you'll see those kind of purplish gems. Those are called the Chaos Crystals. You can use those, you find them in the Chaos Trials, and you can only use them here. And you can use these to purchase items to start off with. The gold at the bottom middle of the screen is your gold for the Chaos Trial run only. You can't use it outside of the run, and if you lose, all your excess gold just goes away, turns to 0. But the Chaos Gems you get to use, and these 2 vendors, the Item Seller and the Arcana Seller, will be in the Chaos Trials in each floor, and they take gold instead of the Chaos Gems, and that's where you'll get to spend the gold, and only where you'll be able to spend the gold. But over here, this is where you will buy your new outfits, your new cloaks. I've purchased all of them. They cost about 75 Chaos Gems each. But let us go on to this run of the Chaos Trial. As you can see, there are the 3 council members. They're randomized every single time. Each council member has 2 levels that you need to complete before fighting each of them. This is just a couple basic enemies. The ones that are gray or neutral toned are just neutral enemies. They don't have an element associated with them. We found the relic seller already. And this little pedestal right here, there is a kind of like a mini boss at the end of each floor. And this pedestal will allow you to teleport back and forth to the mini boss room when you find the mini boss room. And since we don't have any gold, we've seen the merchant, so we can leave and continue with our journey, and we can just easily teleport to him once we find the mini boss of the area. Looks like this build is doing pretty well so far. It makes it easy for these kinds of stages where you can push the enemies off, because that will also result in an instant kill for the enemies. So my goal is to kind of wait for lots of enemies to spawn, and then I'll push them off to the side. And use the little spinny move to get it an advantage in my position. You can see I'm glowing right now. When you do enough combo, your charge meter fills up, and your signature ability, this one right here, will have an extra effect. I believe for this one it summons more tornadoes around you. So there was nothing up there, just a dead end. We have 71 gold now and 6 chaos gems that we've obtained. Again, the chaos gems will stick with you through the end of the chaos run. Even if you lose, you'll be able to keep them to buy more things at the market, but the gold will disappear. Let's run into those pots. This game is very fast-paced. As you can see, the lines pop up whenever a ranged enemy is about to hit you. Those only apply to archers and those guys who body slam you. Mages, they don't have prediction lines on them, which makes them a little bit annoying and hard to account for, since you can never tell what kind of angle they're going to go for. So you have to be very aware of your situation. Let's look at the map again. I'm playing on a controller just because it's a little bit more convenient. Here we go. This is the mini boss room. You press your action button, your basic attack button here, and it'll summon him. The portal here, the green portal will always teleport you to the relic seller and the potion seller. I have 100 gold right now. I know what some of these items do. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been playing the game for too long. But I do know that the Amulet of Sundering increases all damage dealt. So I'm going to pick this up. Yep, increases all damage dealt. That's a good thing to have. Oh, and we've seen the Arcana Seller on our map, so his portal open. It's very convenient as well. Let's check what he has. And this guy will always sell different element arcanas, and he will always sell one enhanced one at the very end. And each arcana has a enhanced ability. As you can see, my basic attack here, I don't have the enhanced version unlocked because it's grayed out, but the enhanced version throws out 2 discs at the same time instead of just the one. So when I press my basic attack here, it's just the one. The enhanced version would always have 2 at the same time, so I'm never vulnerable at my back for that split second of that time. You already unlock the enhanced version of your signature move, regardless, so you don't need to worry about that. But I don't have any money here, and I'm not really interested in what he has to offer. So there is one more. Oops, triggered an enemy. There is one more type of NPC, and they're going to be a red portal. Those NPCs are kind of randomized between each floor. There are different kinds of NPCs. There's a cursed relic dealer. There is an armor shiner that increases the stats of the cloak that you're wearing. There's also a pinata, and I think those are the only ones I've seen. Oh, there's also a place where a guy accepts. Oh, speaking of, he buys relics that you don't need. So these things, you can press the basic attack button to drop these, and then you talk to him, and he'll pick it up and sell it and give you gold in return. But I don't want to do that because these two are pretty good relics, and I don't have anything useless or any baggage on me. So we've seen all the NPCs. We're going to start this mini boss up. Looks like it's the mage, and I always struggle with this guy because you can never tell what rotation he's going to do. When the boss is glowing like that, you see he was glowing yellow, he becomes invulnerable to your attacks, but once that glow is gone, if you hit him, he'll be stunned. So right now, if I hit him, nothing will happen. But after a while like that, when the glow turns off, he's vulnerable and you can hit him. There we go. In total, I lost about 150 health on this floor, but that's okay. I have 142 gold. I might pick up the Giant's Heart. It increases my max health. Yeah, let's do it. Increases max health by 50. Let's head on to the next floor of stage 1. Okay. It looks like I'm doing reduced damage to these fire enemies. There are elemental weaknesses to some enemies. The neutral tone ones don't have a weakness or advantage on any damage. But some enemies will be a certain color. We're in the fire area right now, so we'll see red colored enemies, and if you deal a certain type of damage, water damage, it'll be highly effective against them. But we've unlocked the boss floor here, the mini boss floor here. I might as well do this since I'm here. I can always teleport back once I find a merchant. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I used that the wrong way. Ooh, that ability gets me every time. There we go, open the chest. Looks like he dropped a cursed relic here. I'm a little afraid of what that does, so I'm just gonna leave that there until the end of the floor and pick that up because I'm not sure what it does. And I'm afraid that it's gonna be something very detrimental, and I want to kind of have it for the end before I do any shopping, so I can try my best to correct it if it's something I don't like, and cursed relics you can't drop, like the normal ones. This guy, I believe he shuffles one of your standard arcanas. That's, for example, my tornado or Beyblade move there. He'll shuffle it, and you get to pick from an array of cards that are all random. And then you get to keep that instead. But I only have these arcana right now, so I'm just going to skip that. Another chest. Cool, got some healing. Ooh. Let's try to push these guys off because I'm going to reduce damage to them. Oh, looks like the item seller's over here. Go. I know what a couple of these things do. Tesla Coil has a chance to shock enemies. Flak Gauntlet destroys projectiles with your basic arcana, I believe. So if like a mage is throwing a spell at me or an archer is shooting something at me, I can use my basic move here to block it. Oh, they comboed me with the barrels. Took a lot of damage there. I did not expect that to happen. I thought the barrels would just explode at their location, but it kind of didn't explode on the first try. So I'm just going to buy that potion just for insurance. Oops. Whoops. The classic spin to win. Go some more fire type enemies that I'm doing reduced damage to. So if I can kill these guys quick before he hits me. Okay, let's head off this way. Whoops, almost missed those guys. Ooh, those spear guys have really long range, and I never see it coming. Luckily, I think my Beyblade move destroys projectiles, those mages' projectiles. And after walking for a bit, you start to go into sprint mode. Oh, there's an upgraded version of my dash. Let's see what that does. Enhanced creates a secondary burst on landing. So right now I just get that gust at the start. With this, I think it'll do that gust of wind and then also do a gust of wind at the end. Let's go and pick it up. Yeah, so you see there was that little burst of explosion wind there. Okay, let's pick this up, see what it does. Ominous loan note. Immediately receive a large sum of gold. All gold gained with interest goes towards paying off this debt. So I get lots of gold, but my gold gained will instead go to paying off the debt rather than in my inventory. So I have 303 right now. Let's spend this very wisely because I think my gold gains are going to be hurt from this. Yeah, let's save it. Let's head on to the boss. Alright, so first council member. Before every council member fight, there's a health crystal you can destroy. Get some short healing in case you need it. Fire Empress Zeal. Are you warmed up yet? Because I'm bringing the heat. The puns. Okay, so she's yellow right now, and she's very quick, so I don't want to attempt to do any damage. And there she broke her form. So now my chance to rain on her until the combo text comes up. Ooh. There she goes. She's vulnerable again. I'm doing reduced damage to her. Once you see that combo come up, that means she's in her... Ooh, got comboed there. In her invulnerability state. I'm gonna miss that rotation. So let's wait for her to do her combo. Ooh, meteors. There she is. I'm doing reduced damage to her, so I gotta get in a lot of damage with each round, so I'm not missing out. Again, she's free. Okay, let's run again. There she goes. Whenever she stretches, that seems to be her tell. Looks like I unlocked the combo. Gonna run. Okay, there we go. She's stretching again. Let's see if I can get her in this rotation. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe a little. Oh, got hit. There we go. I got her in the middle of her meteor. You're really on fire this time. Hope you can keep up the streak. Cheers. Thanks. And every council member you defeat will drop a chest. It'll contain lots of chaos crystals, health, and then always in Arcana. Looks like I got Searing Chain. While you're in the Chaos Trials, you do get 2 more slots for your Arcana. Normally you start off with just 4. But if you do unlock more during the trials, you get to use them in addition to the skills you already have. So you don't have to replace them until you have more than 6 total. Once your whole bottom bar down here fills up. Looks like I got kind of a cool like choppy chop move. But that's it with fire. Let's move on to ice. I think this is beneficial for me. I'm having the earth at the end because I do more damage to them. Because I'm a wind elemental right now. All my abilities are wind, even the one I just got. And the council members do get more difficult as you go on through the chaos trials. So the earth guy is going. If I had reduced damage on him, that would have been a real pain trying to chip him down little by little. Ooh, now the spear guys are starting to jump. I'm charged up, so let's save it for these guys down here. Wow, that curved around the corner. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's do a little more damage here. Archers, start them up. Found the item seller. Okay, so the ones that I know, this one, if you take a hit that would kill you, you become invulnerable and you resist that one hit from death. But then this breaks, so it's kind of a one-time use item once you're about to die. This one increases armor. It's pretty good. Having a lot of armor, especially because if you get caught in one of the council members' combos, as you saw when I was fighting the Fire Empress, once I got caught in her dragons, I was kind of stuck there until the move ended. And having no armor will make the damage chip really, really hurt, so I might actually pick that up before leaving this floor, so hopefully I remember to do that. Okay, let's take out these small guys. Dead end, great. I'm surprised there are no enemies in here. Let's head down first since I'm already here. Here is the Arcana seller. Nothing I'm too fond of, but I'll keep it in mind. Ooh, I ran right into that one. Oh, they have shields. There we go. Here's the other red portal NPC. This guy, what's his name? Taffy. Combo breaker, you'll have to do more damage to blah 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 blah. I didn't get to read it, but this guy, you have to deal a lot of damage to him very quickly in a short amount of time before he resets, and he'll give you a prize if you do. So let's see if we have enough burst damage to take him out. Oh, looks like not. We get another chance. We get to keep trying until we can get it. I don't know if I have enough damage. I'm like button mashing everything. You'll have to get better spell combos than that. Okay, Taffy. Let's see. Start with that. Oh, we came close. Let's wait for my cooldowns. And I don't think I can do it with this setup. I don't have enough burst. It's more like a damage over time since I'm stuck using the Beyblade move. Because during this move I can auto attack during it, but this move I'm kind of stuck. So I'm just gonna leave him alone for now. We can always teleport to him later, but we've seen all the NPCs now. It's just a matter of finding the boss room. And as you can see, by my gold count, I've been killing enemies in advancing floors, but I haven't gotten any back, so it's probably that item in effect. As you saw there, I unlocked or I got some more gold, but it didn't count towards my inventory. We got another Arcana. This is called Stalwart Defenders. Allows us to form a quartet of chess knights. Let's see. Cool. Let's see if we can take out Taffy now. Actually, let's just head to the boss since we're pretty far away. Then we'll teleport to him from there. I was really hoping this was the room. Yeah, push that mage off. Ooh, I didn't see him in time. There we go. Pushed him off. Since I'm doing reduced damage, I'm trying my best to push them off the stage. Okay, found the boss room. Let's see. Ooh, these statues block my movement as well. Looks like this is a rogue type mini boss. I want to get rid of all these small guys first because we're having archers in one of these fights. Let's see. There we go. Caught him off guard. It's yellow again. Ooh, yellow again. I missed it. Okay, yellow again. Looks like he went up there. There we go. Took a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Got the heal off of that. Let's head back to Taffy. Let's see if we can get him now. Still looks like not. Let's see. Maybe I should cast the defenders a little bit later because there's a little bit of delay while casting. Still no. You're a worthy adversary, Taffy. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more shot before I move on. Let's see. Got him, there it is. Let's see what the reward is. Some gold. Oh, I'm starting to gain gold now. Looks like I got another Arcana. Grasping Earth. Allows you to grasp all foes in the area with giant stone fists. So you can only have 6 at a time, so I'm going to swap out my defenders for a little bit. It's kind of like a charge move, and I guess if there are enemies in the circle, it'll grab them. Let's see, is there anything I want to buy before moving on? Yes, didn't forget. Okay, I don't think there was anything in the Arcana shop that I wanted, so let's just head out. I'm already full on my Arcana anyway. Floor 2 of level 2? Or is it level 2 of floor 2? Not too sure. So we found a cellar already. Raging Inferno. Don't know what that does. Tidal Blast. This is really catching my eye just because of the art, but it costs 200, so let's just keep it in mind for now. Forgot it was a charge move. The health orb couldn't catch up. Okay, let's see. Let's use it here. Well, it doesn't work against these enemies since these enemies are immune to CC. Whoops. Looks like I picked up an item there as well. Rudra's Pinwheel increases air damage. Right now I'm doing a lot of damage because of all of my abilities. Okay, interesting. Whoops. Almost got damage there. There's an invisible guy right here. And goodbye. So long, farewell. The Dark Katana is the only one that I know. It increases crit chance by 3, I believe. I'm really tempted since a lot of my abilities have multi-hits to them, so that's more chances for crits. So let's go for it since we do have a lot of damage. Yeah, triples the critical hit chance for all melee arcana, so it's only this move, I believe. I don't know if this counts as melee. Or if this counts as melee even. Not too sure. Got one pushed off already. Yeah, rock moves are really slow, but they do lots of damage. I was trying to use it there, but didn't get a good chance. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the hand because it's too slow for my build, so I'm gonna go back to the defenders. Okay, so this guy, he will increase the stats of your armor, but it costs 100 gold and 100 health. And I'm not 100% sure on the percentages, so I'm not too sure if it's really worth it. I might come back to it just to try it out, because my armor right now, decreases my cooldowns, so it might be beneficial so I can have my core abilities up sooner. But let's see this boss here. Ooh, I got comboed there. This guy's all about the stun locks. Having this guy with such long range. Ooh, almost got caught there. Ooh, that move. That's the move right there. That'll stun lock you and deal 5 damage of 5 damage over so many hits. 179 gold. This is already floor 2, so I'm kind of hesitant getting the armor increase, because then I'll only have about 200 HP. Yeah, let's skip on it for now. I don't think it's the wisest thing to do before a council member fight. And I do reduce damage to her as well. So let's just heal up and move forward. Frost Queen Freya. It's too late to be getting cold feet, because I'm about to freeze you in your tracks. I'm a little bit off to the side. Let's see if I can get free damage before she starts her combos. Ooh! There's my opening. I casted that the wrong way, it's okay. Let's dodge out of that, dodge out of that. Okay, I think she's gonna be free. Yep, Ooh, missed my timing on that. I have my charge ability. I'm hoping it'll last until her... Ooh, mistimed it, but it still got some damage in. There we go, didn't miss. That part at least. Ooh, my guys were blocking my movement. Oh, jeez. There we go. She's free again. Luckily my dash triggered. Oh, I'm stuck again. I'm frozen. I need to use the defenders a little bit sooner. I think I can kill her in this combo. Maybe not. A little more. There's my opening. Right there. Not bad, you certainly know how to stay cool. Ta-ta for now, and stay frosty. Another chest. Explosive charge. Let's see what this does. Okay. Charge through enemies, marking them with a timed explosive, and this is enhanced already. Explosions burn enemies. Let's go for it. Now we're on to Earth. This should be better for me since I do increase damage to Earth enemies. Let's try to push them all into the hole. Nice. Okay. The explosive thing was kind of cool. Glove of Midas increases your gold income. Reactive Vine Mail. I think... Actually, I'm not too sure what that does. Maybe it's the earth damage. The Heavy Travel Jacket increases your armor based on how many relics you have. Right now I have 6, so that might come in handy. Hopefully I can buy both of them so I can have the best armor I can possibly have at this point. So let's save up for 300 gold. Looks like the contract is up too, so I don't have to pay any more debts. Ooh. Trapped. Yep, I'm doing... Ooh, that did lots of damage. Did not want to get tagged by that. Oh, I gotta be careful with these guys. Ooh. It's starting to get tough. Here's the boss already. I'm tempted to do it, just to get it over with, then get gold to buy the armor and stuff. Ooh, just getting to be lots of them. Gonna try to separate them a little bit. There we go. Almost got caught there, but worked out. I'm so tempted to do it. If it's the mage, I'm probably going to die. But if it's any other ones, I might survive. So let's try. And of course it's the mage. And here we go. Here is my incoming death. Looks like they're healing. There we go. Okay, I lost a little bit of health, but it's okay. Shiva's water bottle increases water damage. I don't have any water moves, but it's a relic to have for the Heavy Travel Jacket to increase my armor by that amount. I have 299. I need one more gold piece. Let's see if I can destroy some like barrels or something. Oh, there are enemies there. Try to earthbend me. Okay, there's my gold. I'm gonna go before I see any more enemies. Heavy Travel Jacket. Reactive Vine Mail. It's on sale. Release a grove of rooting vines when taking damage. Okay, okay. Wasn't the armor that I was expecting, but when I do take damage, I'll deal damage back, so that is alright by me. Okay, should we find the other sellers? I guess the Arcana dealer doesn't matter, but I want to see what the red portal NPC is going to be. Oh, this doesn't look like a good room for me, but we'll try. I can't reach him. There we go. God. They attack so fast. Those guys with the orbs around them, I can't really hit them, because if I touch them, I'll get damage dealt to me. Yeah, this is not a good place for a short range mage like me. I have to kind of get inside of their circle, but these guys are following me too. Here we go. There we are. 67 HP. I need 100 gold to buy a potion. Oh, that's a bad room. Archers are the worst. Let's corner him and wreck him a little bit. Let me see if I can grab that guy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yep. Go. 74. Grab. I guess he's the last one. Okay, 78. Cursed item. Cursed relic dealer. This one increases your damage to council members, but enemies will deal more damage to you. Flashy boots. I'm not 100% sure I've had them before, but I can't remember. In the Crimson Clover, I've never had. It's a little bit too late in the run to be taking risks. I don't want to enter from the bottom because I can't really see. Looks like it's all mages. See if I can draw some of them out. There's one. And you got it. And there are some more. Ugh. 13 HP. Oh jeez, where'd you teleport to? Come on. Give me money. Nope. This is gonna be really bad. This is only the first floor of this level. Airburst, this is my dash. I don't have gold, I really shouldn't even be thinking about it. There's a whole nother section down there. Let's just use the teleport from this guy. To teleport to... oh, not teleport, but just walk down. Okay. 13 HP. This is not good. There's an archer right there. Can I draw him out? Hello? Okay. Any more? Yep. Snatch you away from your friend. Ooh, he was quick. Okay, 88. I need 12 more to buy a potion. This might be the end of the run. Here we go. Yeah, these guys. And these guys. Ooh, he almost tagged me. Oh, 107. Oh, bless. Almost got pierced by that guy. Okay, let's buy this potion and just dip. Jesus. I really need more defense. I'm gonna be taking damage like this, especially since I'm short range. A lot of enemies are getting the upper hand because... oh, that move right there. When he starts guarding. My moves take so long, like my whole combo here stuns me for a little bit, so my reaction was just too late. I might just take this and go. God. I just got the beat down from those guys. When you get hit, you get stunned, so I couldn't dash away or use my tornado. Well, that was Wizard of Legend. As you can see, all our gold is gone, but the chaos gems that we have collected throughout the chaos trial are still here. But yeah, that was Wizard of Legend. This won't be the last attempt. I will try this build again. We got pretty far. But I'll save that for another episode. So, take care, everybody. have a good one, and I will see you all in the next episode.